Hi Pisces, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina. Today we're going to be getting your messages for the upcoming week. It's the first week in October. But before I do, I always send out some healing. So take a deep breath with me, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Are you ready? Let's do this. Okay, thank you. The first thing we're going to do is grab some angel numbers. So let's see. Maybe these numbers will resonate with you. Maybe they won't. But I'll post the meaning in the comments after I post the video, okay? So your numbers are 3, 5, 0, 6. I'm going to write that down. 3, 5, 0, 6. And I'm just going to get right to it. All right, angels, what messages do we have for Pisces? King of Wands, 2 of Wands, 9 of Wands, a lot of passion here, King of Cups, the Empress. Okay. All right, so you are going through something. There's, this is a card of perseverance. This is, pushing through. This is having the spiritual strength to get through it, whatever it is. Like, you're almost there. You're just not quite there yet. But you're in this king's energy. You have 2 kings here. So you're definitely in that, leadership energy that, I don't know, with the King of Wands here, this is a lot of passion. This is like you're really putting your leadership skills to work here with a lot of passion, right? But that's because you want to build something long term, whatever it is. Then you also have the King of Cups here, and again, this is the king that has great emotional strength. He can take everything in stride. So you got a lot of king energy here, even though you're going through some kind of something with the 9 of Wands. Now, the 2 of Wands is saying, you're kind of in a holding pattern. You see your 2 paths in front of you, but you're waiting. You're waiting to see which path you want to take. You're waiting to see which path is the best one for you. So you're kind of like, I don't know if you're waiting for more information or you're waiting to get through this difficult period, whatever it is, but you're going to make a decision eventually. Now, the Empress is here, and the Empress is a nurturer, right? She's very loving. She's very fertile, so she gives birth to a lot of new ideas and things, right? But she's patient as her seeds grow. You know what I mean? Like, she takes the time to plant them and take care of them. She nurtures them so that they become strong and healthy, right? So I think with all this king energy, I think they're saying they want you to soften up a little bit. They want you to be more nurturing, more loving, more gentle. Not only with the people that you're dealing with, but with yourself. I think it's just calling you to have like this gentle energy right now, because you got leadership skills coming out the wazoo. You know what I mean? Like, you're all about being the boss or the leader or taking charge. So, and this is just saying, okay, that's good, but let's be a little more loving and a little more gentle. All right, let's see what else we get. The Hangman, okay. Justice. Wow, the Star, you got 3, yep. 3 majors there, okay. And emotional strength, emotional withdrawal, that's 8 of Cups. So the Hangman here is saying that sometimes we have to make sacrifices for the greater good. We may not want to do it, but, you know, it's what we got to do. It could also say that you're like in this holding pattern, like I said, with the Two of Wands. You're just biding your time, trying to see things from a different perspective, trying to get a handle on the situation so you know what path to take. Not to worry though, because justice will be served. You're going to bring balance back into the situation, whatever it is. I think with you becoming more Empress-like, that's going to help. It's going to help with your star. The star is hope. That's a wish fulfillment. Something amazing is coming out of this. But with the Eight of Cups, it's saying that you had to walk away from something. You just had to let something go. I don't know what it is. It could just be an old way of thinking, you know? It could just be an old grudge or something. You just had to let it go. That's not a bad thing. All right, let's see what else we get. A raise or promotion. Having the courage to ask for help and accept help. And it's safe for you to receive. Okay. So a raise or promotion. Congratulations. An increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. Okay. So maybe that's why you were in this king energy, right? Because you wanted this raise or this promotion or this step up in life, whatever it is. You're getting it, right? But you might need to ask for help. And this is saying asking for help is a sign of strength, as it is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. So be sure to accept this assistance, as well as give it to others as you are guided. So again, this is saying if somebody offers to help you, accept it. And then if you in turn feel compelled to offer help or assistance to somebody else, again, do that because your angels are guiding you to do that. It is safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. So open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. So yeah, this is saying if somebody's offering help, even if you don't feel like you need it, take it, right? It might free up some more time for you to turn around and help somebody else. So yeah, that's always good. All right, hang on. We got the White Witch, sorry about that, and Channeling Master. All right, so let's see, the White Witch. That's about taking the high road, okay? So if you're in this Nine of Wands energy and it's because somebody kind of put you there, they want you to take the high road, choose the light, remove yourself from any lower energy, right? No matter what's happening to you or around you, whatever situation you find yourself in, you have a choice, you know. And they're saying choose not to be pulled into the drama or to enter any bickering, you know. Yeah. Be the light. That's what they're saying. They're saying choose the high road. All right, so Channeling Master. Slow and steady. Breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach. What did I say with the Empress, right? They want you to be slow and graceful and loving, and they don't want you to make rash decisions. They don't want you to snap at someone if you're annoyed with them. You know what I mean? They just want you to be graceful and love. They want you to like flow like a river, you know? If there's a rock in the river, the water just goes around it, you know, and continues on its way. That's what they want you to do. Does that make sense? I hope so. I didn't really get you fighting with anybody other than that 9 of Wands, but didn't really say fighting, but anyway, they want you to be gentle with yourself and with others. All right, I'm getting you a Divine Feminine card. This is somebody who's going to be working with you next week. This is Thecla, the prophetess, prophetess. You know what I'm trying to say. Of true power. I call my power back from all times and all places. I am my own. Okay. So, Thecla is Greek, obviously. But she, as a child or teenager, or however marrying age is back in the ancient times, she was fascinated by Paul. You know, when Paul was going around and teaching about Christ, she was just enthralled. She sat at her window for 3 days and wouldn't move because she didn't want to miss a moment of him speaking, right? So then she felt like she should start her own ministry because she was so inspired by Paul. But she was arranged to be married. So because she didn't want to get married, they tried to burn her at the stake for refusing to be a bride. Can you imagine? So anyway, she somehow makes the sign of the cross or something, and a big storm rolls in and puts out the fire, so she's saved. So she goes and she tries to find Paul, and she cuts off her hair, and because like back then women were not supposed to cut their hair, right? And she's like, give me the sign of Christ, and he's like, I don't think you're ready to be baptized yet. So he doesn't baptize her. And then there's like the leader of Syria or something, Caesar, the king, and he wants her as a bride. And of course, she doesn't want to be his bride, so she kind of humiliates him in public, where she like takes his robe and takes his crown and puts it on her own head, and kind of shames him publicly. So he sentenced her to death again by wild beasts, right? So now she's in an arena with this big, huge lion that comes out that's supposed to eat her. And the lioness just walks up to her and licks her feet and bows down to her. So, because she wasn't getting eaten, there was like a tub of like sea lions or seals or something in the arena, and she runs over to it, and she jumps in, and again the crowd thinks that she's going to die, that these sea lions are going to attack her and eat her, and they don't. Instead, she says something like, in the name of Jesus Christ, I baptize myself. And she dunked herself under, right? So after she survived that, I think like some kind of a white robe appears on her body after she does that or something. So after she does that, Paul says, all right, you're worthy. You can go teach the word of God, and allows her to have her own ministry. So basically, she's proof that women had like like a high authority in Christianity back then. Like because she was able to go preach. So they made her leader of the church. So she's proof, even though, you know, I'm not religious or anything, but even though they always put women down, guess what? That's not always the case. So anyway, long story short, when you draw her card, this is saying call back your power, right? Like, you could cut your hair short, you could baptize yourself, you could do whatever you want. You are your own person, and you don't need anybody to tell you what you can or you can't do. We create our own reality, right? So we have to let go of the ego's idea of who we should be and just be who our true selves are, right? So that's what this is calling you to do. This is calling you to be your true self, regardless of what people think, regardless of what mainstream feels. If that's, you know, you don't have to hide who you are. You don't have to conform. You're okay. It's okay to be different. It's okay, hey, to be who you are. And that's just a reminder. This card is just a reminder of that. I know that was really long-winded, but somebody needed to hear that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone on that rant. All right, so let's grab some tea leaves. Well, family wishes come true. And horse, short journey. So, are you going somewhere? Are you taking a drive? Maybe you're going away next weekend. You know, it's fall. There's a lot of fairs and festivals. Maybe you're gonna drive somewhere. All right, and your last and final card is face your fears. Release the power of fear. That goes with 𝗕𝗓𝗢𝗨𝗧, right? That's saying don't be afraid to be who you are. Be you, Pisces, be you. That is what I have for you. If it helped or if you enjoyed this reading, please give the video a like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. I thank you for that. And until next time, love and light.